Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Sunday, June 11th, 2023. The desert has been mercifully mild this spring, with temperatures barely breaking the triple digits during the hottest part of the day. Although hotter summer weather is almost certainly coming, there are still lots of things to do around the high des for those of us who call it home year-round. For over 20 years, the Big Morongo Canyon Preserve has conducted weekly bird walks. The walks are led by knowledgeable birders who provide an enthusiastic and informative tour of the birds inhabiting Big Morongo Canyon Preserve and the adjacent Covington Park. Bird walks begin 7 a.m. every Wednesday during the summer months. Beginning birders are welcome. Bring your binoculars and prepare to point your peepers skywards while you stroll the preserve's multitude of trails with knowledgeable local birdwalk leaders. Reservations are not required and there's no fee to join a walk, but donations to friends of the Big Morongo Canyon Preserve are gratefully accepted. While many know that feeding coyotes can lead to their dependency, some might wonder if it's okay to encourage our local roadrunners to stick around by giving them food. With tips and tidbits on one of our speediest local residents, here's Elle Weatherup.
Snake season is here, and with it comes a race of roadrunners who eat snakes and other tiny critters. It can be tempting to feed these wild feathered descendants of the dodo, but Connie from Feathers and Fur Wildlife Rehabilitation says, please don't. Roadrunners will become especially friendly and dependent. And while they hunt wild sources of meat, they cannot tolerate store-bought processed meats, which gives them rickets, a disease that is then passed on to their young. If you absolutely must feed a roadrunner, give them small rodents, crickets, or mealworms, and do it no more than once or twice a week. Better yet, put water out for wildlife instead of food, and place it in a shady, unexposed area where you and your family can enjoy them from a distance. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Elle Weatherup.
Summer reading is an important part of a child's education, and our local libraries just launched their summer reading programs this week. For every 30 items checked out between June 5th and July 30th, readers will be entered into a drawing for grand prizes. Each High Desert Library branch has a schedule of activities for the summer reading program, including magic, mobile zoos, wildlife demonstrations, wacky juggling, and puppet shows. You can see this story on our website for more information or visit sbclib.org. We're, of course, big fans of radio here at Z107.7, and the Morongo Basin's geographical isolation has long made it a playground for amateur radio operators. Taking a drive around the mesa or out on Highway 62, you can probably spot some extra tall radio antennas cutting the blue desert sky from enthusiasts sending their signals outside of the basin and into the great unknown, waiting for someone out there to receive it. If this romantic notion of early electronic communication sounds exciting to you, as it does me, you can get in on the fun with the ham radio license exam coming to Yucca Valley later this month. The amateur radio exam will be offered at the Yucca Mesa Community Center at 1 p.m. on Saturday, June 24th. You can register for the test as well as review study guides and read more information on our local amateur radio club, all at this story on our website, Z107.7fm.com. And that's your local news. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.